All right, elements, I'm back. Hopefully y'all can hear me this time. Child, the last broadcast, I'm just up here running off at the mouth. Don't even realize that the dang on mute was still on until I just noticed that something wasn't acting right. And then when I erased it and I saw that that room shaker and Lynn T had came in to let me know that the had left in the comments that that there was no sound. So thank y'all for that. I appreciate y'all. But we are back. We are back. So hopefully you guys can hear me this time around. Hey, just Andrea. Hey, guys. Okay. I will title this after I am done. Also, as well, I have dropped a link. So if any of y'all want to come up at any time to say anything, go ahead and hit the link. Everybody is free to hit the damn link. Anyway, okay, so let me go back and start over again. Okay, you can hear me this time. Thank you, just Andrea, because the last time I was just talking. I didn't realize that I did not take the mute button off, guys. So for those that were in the last broadcast and wonder why I was quiet all that time, that's because I was just talking and didn't realize that I was off mute. Hey, Team Breezy. Hey, y'all. Okay, so let me go ahead and jump into what the last one was supposed to be about. All right. Anyway, hoping that all of you are having a beautiful Sunday afternoon. I am going to start off with the update about me because the last one I think was entitled Naziah Harris Updates and More Ish or whatever. First update I'm gonna jump into is about me. The reason why I'm doing it this way because usually I will reach out to my element members first. I have a lot of personal relationships with them because I've been knowing a lot of them for years. But when people outside of the membership and in the membership start reaching out to me for different reasons, I mean, well, for the same reason, usually I will go ahead and just say it out in the open. Okay. A lot of you already understand why I don't come live as often or whatever, or y'all may not hear from me, may not see me dropping down a lot of places. So I'm just going ahead and say it here. Okay. Y'all already know what I'm dealing with. Physically, I have not been feeling good at all. The last 2 days have been absolutely hell. But even in spite of that, mentally, I am okay, if that makes any sense. So physically, Leo is not feeling good. Mentally, I am okay. Hey, room shaker. So that is why y'all don't see me drop down, or, it may seem like y'all, I'm not answering y'all calls or text messages or whatever like that. That's just because I just feel like shit. I'm just gonna be honest with you. But I know things gonna get better, so we ain't even tripping on that. All right. But mentally, which I think is the best thing, is that mentally I am at peace. Mentally, I feel good mentally. But the physical part is fucking me up. But y'all know what's going on. Also, too, again, I have the first surgery coming up February the 4th. I'll keep you guys updated with that, especially my element members and stuff. Y'all know I let y'all know stuff first. Shout out to everybody that's been reaching out to me. So I just want to let y'all know once again, that's the reason why if I'm not answering your phone calls regularly, if I'm not returning text messages and stuff, that is the reason why I don't just ignore people's shit for whatever. That's just because I'm just not feeling good. Okay. Just like I'm not feeling good now. But I wanted to just still come and say something to y'all because y'all do mean a lot to me. Okay, so outside of that shit, we gonna go to the Naziah here. Thank you, Nomi. I know Nomi. And I appreciate you, Boo. One of my elements members, and to all of y'all, I appreciate y'all. Like I tell y'all all the time, genuinely love and appreciate and support y'all. Okay. But let's go ahead to the Naziah Harris shit. Okay, so y'all know the last broadcast. If y'all listen to the last broadcast that I did, I told y'all that these people have been getting on my nerves. Okay, with all the stuff they had got going on, and I remember even Demetra coming in my chat. Shout out to Demetra Lit all day. She came in my chat and she was telling me. She said that that's the reason why she just does the reviews of the trials. Like she don't try to get into the story as it's going on. Hey, Team Breezy and Robin, she don't try to get into that because it'd be a lot of mess going on. And I told her, I said, I totally understand why, because they have been getting on my nerves, y'all. Child, somebody done went and got a damn tattoo of the girl name on their arm. And I just think that was incredibly weird. Maybe that's me being insensitive, but I just think that was incredibly weird for you to go and get a tattoo of that girl name. And then she didn't even have it spelled right. I mean, meaning in a way of how in Naziah's name is the N-A, the thing, whatever the hell you call that, my mind is escaping me, and then a capital Z. she got it all in one case or whatever. So I just didn't understand. So you had some people in the group, they like, oh, that is so nice, blah, blah, blah. And then you had other people in the group like me, like, that is weird. That is team weird, but whatever. Okay. Then you had this thing once again, Detroit versus everybody. You know, that's our slogan. However, okay, you got people coming out here trying to make it a Detroit issue. Now everything, all the sex trafficking and all the stuff that happens only happens in Detroit. It doesn't happen in no other states, even though we see stories, unfortunately, continuously in every part of the world. We see unfortunate stories like this. There are a lot of Naziah Harris cases that happens all over, but no, everybody want to make it. It's just happening here. And then also too, they want to sit up there and blame it on all of us. Hey, Jill, they want to blame it on all of us. So everybody in Detroit is responsible for the unfortunate things that happened to this young lady. Okay, let's not sit here and blame her family. Let's not blame the people that she was in the damn house with. Let's blame Detroit. So you got content creators that, in my opinion, are clout chasing and doing the most, trying to blame it on Detroit. And I think that's incredibly manipulative, and I think it's incredibly unfair, because at the end of the day, I'm quite sure everywhere, just like Andrea just said, it happens in every state. Every person that's in my chat right now, we are all from all different parts of the damn world. And I'm quite sure that y'all got cases like this or similar, where of missing teens, missing, kids that have been violated or just come from ain't shit families. It's happening all over, and it would be unfair for me to sit there and blame any of y'all for the stuff that's going on in y'all state. So we got that mess that's going on. So it didn't turn into that, because remember I told y'all in the last broadcast it was a Chicago versus Detroit thing. Now it turned into everybody versus Detroit thing, and I'm like, child, ain't nobody got time for that. This is not no state versus state thing. This is not no black versus white thing, because I'm sick of hearing that shit too. It is not just something that happens in the black community. It is something that happens in all different communities, all races, demographics. Is you have children that are not being cared for the way that they are supposed to be cared for. And it's something that, if you are going to be involved, that we all need to come together on. The last thing anybody need to be doing is fighting each other and just taking it off the target. And that is trying to stop all these generational curses of all this just stuff that's going on. Okay, you know what I'm saying? So that's that. Then it was a video, and I'm trying to give it to y'all in short form. Then it was a video that came out. I think Naziah, she looked like she was maybe about 9 or 10 years old. And so she was in a room with this guy, this older man, and he was holding a beer, and she was, dancing. Because if you ever see videos, she like to do the little TikToks, little dances. So she's dancing around or whatever with the guy, behind her, and he hugging on her and stuff with his beer. So a lot of people found issue with that video. They like, where's this video coming from? Where's this man? Who is this man? So you already know they found out who the hell he was. So it happens to be that he is the brother of the grandmother, Annette. And of course, when they went and doxed him and found out all his information, guess what? He's a third degree ex-offender. Okay. So that then came out. So it's just a lot of weird things that are happening when it comes to this stuff. Then we had a young lady here. She wanted to do a search party, one of many that they have been planning. She did a search party. She ended up doing it yesterday. All the people that was in the comments, oh, we gonna meet you there, blah, blah, this and that. Of course, when she gets here and makes it to the location, guess what? She is the only one there by herself. So she's upset and sad about that. Okay. But there were people in the comments like me that was saying to her, listen, it's been over a year. Don't do it. You don't need to be here by yourself. 9 times out of 10, the people that's telling you that they're going to meet up are not going to meet up. And that's exactly what happened. So it's a video of her just walking around in the snow, wandering aimlessly. And it's like, you could have prevented that, because everybody, the majority of us told you don't do that. You got people that were willing to come here from out of town. I'm like, please stop. Please stop. Exactly. The family failed her, not the city. Okay. I'ma still stand on it once again. Let the people do what they supposed to do. Hopefully on March 7th, we will get a date of a trial and let the trial commence and let everything else come to hell out. Please stop. Oh yeah, that is a reason too. Everybody was at the balloon release. There was a balloon release for the other young lady, Ashley. That's the 30-year-old, the one where they arrested her boyfriend. They did have a balloon release for her that Saturday as well. So that is where a lot of the people were. So they did get that taken care of. But yeah, in regards to that, that's what happened with that. So that's the latest when it comes to the Naziah Harris situation. Everybody's still doing team too much. I just want the trial to go ahead and come through. But my point in this video, in this portion of the video, is it is not Detroit's fault for what is going on with this young lady. That is her family's fault. And I'm not going to even say her whole family. It's the people that was in that house with her that was supposed to love and care for her. Is their damn fault. Don't sit there and try to put that on the whole city of Detroit. That's number one. Number two, quit trying to blame the Detroit Police Department. And I'm going to tell you why I say that. You have to realize they did not get the case until a month after she was disappeared. And the reason why they didn't get the case to a month after she was disappeared was because of her grandma and her auntie. Okay, they are the ones who sat there and went to the Detroit school police first. They went to them first, which I feel like is on purpose. They also made it look like she was a runaway instead of an actual missing person. There is a difference between runaway cases and missing person cases. They are handled completely different. So they are the ones who, for whatever reason, which hopefully will come out as well, is the reason why the Detroit police did not get on it the way they were supposed to. And then on top of that, again, it is a million cases that they are dealing with at one fucking time. Why do you think that there was a show that's called The First 48? Because in the first 48 hours is the most important hours of investigating any crime. The first 48. Hey, Ronnie Q. Exactly, just Andrea. I believe that the trial will be televised. I don't see why it would not be because the preliminary hearing was televised. So I'm quite sure that it will be televised. But again, on March the 7th, it's supposed to be, it's called a calendar. What is it called? A calendar conference. Okay. And the calendar conference is basically when they're given, and correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, and then a replay. The calendar conference is pretty much the deadline for the prosecution and the defense to come with whatever evidence they're going to present. Okay. And that is also when they determine when the trial is going to start. From what I do understand, from what somebody else was saying, that the trial may not even start until the fall, which I'm praying that it don't take that long. But that's kind of the area in which we're looking at. So any of these court dates that are coming up, if you hear about it, do not pay attention to anybody that's telling y'all it is a trial. It is not a trial. The last couple of things have not been a trial. It is the different things that they have to do, which, like they say, justice is a process. Ronnie Q says, I hate the details of this story. That family, it's a complete mess, y'all. It's so much within this stuff. It's just ridiculous that don't make no sense. Hey, CCN TV boo. It's so much, guys. And again, because of how I started off this video, I started off the video telling y'all that physically I have not been doing well, which is the reason why I have not been able to compile the way that I want to a timeline of how everything is going from beginning to end. Something very quick and short, okay? Because it's so many different videos that you guys could watch. But first of all, a lot of them are hours long. That's number one. Number two, a lot of them is not getting to the damn point, and it just don't make no sense. So I, as soon as I'm physically feeling better, will try to come real short so that just in case. Okay, so you said that's okay. So all y'all stop lying. You said that exactly what. Okay, so I was right on the calendar conference definition. My goal is to put together a timeline that y'all can understand. I'm going to go live and just read down whatever, blah blah blah. So just in case you are hearing of this case, but you don't know what are the important details, that y'all can get the important details, because oh my God, it's so much. Like a one that I am going to throw out to you all which is proven to be a fact, is when it comes to the guy Jarvis Butts, which is the predator. He now y'all been hearing about Shannon, which is the auntie. Shannon is the one that got the 5 kids with him, even though he got over 20. I think they saying it's even over 30 at this point. But anyway, Shannon is a twin. Okay. So she has a twin. They're saying, or it has been confirmed by the family, that when Jarvis came around, and when he came around, he had just got finished serving. Hey, Church Mouse, he had just got finished serving 10 years in prison for another essay of some children. Okay. But anyway, when he first came along, he was messing with the sister first, which was the twin sister, Marquita. He was messing with her first. Then he started to mess with Shannon. Shannon goes on to have 5 children with him. Okay. This is outside of the other children that he had. Okay. What also has been confirmed as well is in regards to the charges that he has. Okay. The charges that he has, of course, for Naziah, they're doing the homicide thing, they're doing the essay thing. The 2 girls that they are doing also in regards to the case with Naziah, that they're combining with that. Like I told you, one of them was 4 years old. That's the one he penetrated and gave chlamydia. And it was another young lady. One of the other young ladies is confirmed to be his daughter. That is a fact. One of the victims is his daughter. Okay. This is not including the other daughter that was hanging with Naziah, that one of their cousins, the 8-year-old or 9-year-old who testified, confirmed that she saw Jarvis have relations with Naziah and his own daughter. So that's another daughter he done violated. Okay. So yeah, it's very nasty, very triggering. It's absolutely a lot, guys, which is also why too I have also taken breaks away from it, because it can be a lot. But my goal is to actually give y'all the actual concrete facts, things that can be actually proven. Okay. So that's where we are with that as well. Okay. Yes, he did try to give the girls, he tried to give the kids $20 for oral. So it's even more worse than what you guys can imagine. And it's no telling what the hell is gonna come out in that trial. I'm just waiting on the trial. And that's pretty much it when it comes to that. But either way, guys, that's all I have to say in regards to that. I just wanted to come give y'all a quick one too. And again, let y'all know that even with what I'm dealing with, that's why y'all have not been seeing me. That's why I'm not dropping down. That's why I'm not answering messages. Maybe not answer a phone call is nothing personal, guys. When I get into those modes, that's because I am not feeling well physically. But mentally, like I said, I am okay. All right. You said his friend King knows more too. Yes, his friend. I definitely believe that guy, Cordell, knows more as well. But we will see exactly how he is connected to that. But if I find out anything else that makes any sense, I'm definitely going to come to y'all with that. You say you pray you don't get called for jury duty. Yeah. I'm wondering, is it going to be hard for them to really find a jury? That's the thing. I mean, I know they will find one, but I'm wondering if the jury selection is that going to be a hard process, because I don't know anybody, even if they don't know all the details, I don't know anybody who doesn't really know about this case going on, because it pretty much has spread all over the world. But that is that when it comes to that. So anyway, guys, I'm about to go ahead and get off of here. I wish you all a wonderful, wonderful Sunday, a wonderful work week. And as I always tell you all, I appreciate every single one of y'all. And I will be back to you all as soon as I can. To my members, I love y'all. And I'll be getting with you guys as soon as I'm feeling better. All right, bye, y'all.